From Paul Zanette to Marc Zanette here on Sports Night Niagara. We continue our check-in with the men's hockey team, and the younger of the Zanette brothers is here in studio, and we're going to have both of you on set next segment. But I wanted to start off asking you when you knew you were going to come to Niagara, because Paul obviously came here before you. Were you planning all along to follow him wherever he went, or was it something about Niagara in particular?
Ever since Paul was a freshman here, I had a lot of interest in coming to school at Niagara, playing Division I hockey, and I came to about 15, 20 games, and then it became a reality at the end of my season last year. Coach Burkholder called me one morning, and I wasn't expecting an offer at the time, and he offered me a scholarship here, and I was pretty excited, and I called my parents right away. I said, I want to go.
So, which was the most exciting part? Being able to play Division I and then playing with your brother was secondary?
I think playing Division I hockey is a big thing for any hockey player because you're taking that next step, but playing with your brother, a family member at that level, it just amplifies the excitement. You
mentioned you came to about 15 games. You're from Nobleton, Ontario. Where is Nobleton for someone who might not know? It's
about half hour north of Toronto. It's between Toronto and Barrie, if anyone knows the area. It's about an hour and a half from here, depending on that border.
Big time hockey country though, for sure, right?
Our area is all about hockey.
All about hockey, and now you're playing with your brother at Niagara. In a given game, we asked him this, I'll ask you. What are the advantages and the disadvantages of playing with your brother?
I feel a lot more comfortable coming into the season and going into the rink every day. My stall's next to his, so if I ever need anything, I always just go to him and ask him, or need help on anything, or he's always there if I make a bad play, bad penalty, just tell me forget about it and let's just pick it up.
Are there any ways that you help him?
Well, he's been working on his face-offs lately, on the penalty kill.
And that's the product of you helping him?
Well, we have a little competition after every practice, and he's all set and joined in on it the past couple weeks because he's been taking a lot of draws on the penalty kill. So we have, it's not really a face-off competition, it's more of a battle when we play off against each other.
How has your game improved since the start of the season, from where you were as a hockey player when you came to Niagara and where you are now?
Division I hockey is a lot faster than junior hockey in terms of skating, making plays and whatever, so you gotta think quicker when you're out there and know what you're gonna do and before you get the puck, know where your teammates are gonna be. Everything's just a higher pace. It's just your reaction time and just getting stuff done.
How is your game, I wanted to ask you this, how is your game different from Paul? Because if I were to guess, I'm thinking back to the Quinnipiac game. You spent a lot of time in the penalty box in that game. So I wouldn't quite put you at an agitator. But I mean, would you say you play with a little bit more emotion, or is it just a little bit of reckless youth? What is it?
I play on the edge. I like to, I wouldn't say go crazy, but I like to hit guys. It gets me into the game. My adrenaline's rushing a lot. Like some games, I'm not as into it, and I'll take a big hit or something. But I think I see the ice a lot better. Make the plays, maybe make the pass in the offensive end. Help out in my defensive end. That's big for me. Coach Burkholder's told me over and over, just take care of the defensive end and let the offense take care of itself.
And you say you like to just mix things up, you like to get a little bit involved. Is it the kind of thing that sometimes you have to make sure you tone down?
Yeah, well, the first game of the year I had 3 penalties, 2 in the first period, and the coach didn't give me too much discipline, but he said, come on, just try to stay out of the box because it hurts you in college hockey.
Yeah, and is Paul someone who's there to try and help you to try and rein things in, calm things down?
Yeah, he knows how important staying out of the penalty box is, plus being his 3rd year and knowing how lethal some of these power plays are that we're playing against. So he's kind of just told me, just ease up a little bit, and sometimes they're dumb penalties. I just need to move my feet a little more.
And before we bring him on, what's the one thing he wouldn't want anyone to know about him?
He might be the most aggressive golfer I've ever seen. He gets revved up a little too much on the golf course.
Throwing clubs? Breaking clubs?
Yeah, it's in his artillery.
Okay.
I've seen that quite a few times.
We'll ask him about that when we get back. Both Zanette brothers joining us here on set as Sports Night Niagara continues next with our Tim Hortons I Want to Know segment coming up.